Hey, what's up everyone? How's it going today? Today I get to be a little lazy. Hardly got out of bed. Gonna come down here and I was gonna do a little bit of modifications to the Maserati, as well as just show you a cleaning project that I have going on right now. So I'm gonna pull the Subaru out, get this kind of centered, and we'll go from there. Now I got the Subaru pulled out. Like I said, I'm gonna put the Maserati kind of more in the middle, but wanted to show you cold start, and reason why is I'm gonna be taking out the, I guess, exhaust valve lines that control the sound on it. So once I take the lines out, it should stay open. That way the exhaust doesn't really open up until your sport mode at 3K RPMs, but taking out these lines should let the car just kind of idle at the normal way it's supposed to sound, between 1 to 3K RPMs. Now with the car, whenever I got it, it was from New Jersey, so it has a little bit of that salt air on it. So the actual Maserati side that you see here whenever the cover's on is a little bit, I don't know, I guess you'd call it weathered. Now what I was doing was just going with the polisher here and just trying to brighten up the letters. As you can see, the E is looking pretty good here. I'm going to be going over it a little bit more just to try to get it more of a chrome type shine. So that's what I've been working on here, as well as just I'd say it's kind of a preventative maintenance from it building up anymore. So finally finished up with the Dremel. Basically I was just kind of polishing the engine, getting any type of the calcium buildup off of there. So turned out pretty good. It's not a perfect polish, but it looks a whole lot better than it did. So now I'm going to move on to doing a interior mod that I got. So the kit that I got is some carbon fiber door switch covers. What's crazy is that for this being a Maserati, it's so much cheaper with this stuff versus the Subaru. I only spent, I think, $60, and I got these switches as well as a carbon fiber trim that goes around my rear view mirror. So I'm going to be putting these in and seeing what difference it looks rather than the black here. Basically I'm just trying to tie it in with the side. So finally have the back I guess sticky tape cover removed, and basically just slide it on here. Now I want to make sure I get it all lined up correctly, so I'm going to cut the camera and then do that now. So I think this look is a whole lot better, especially since it ties in with here, and then this interior carbon fiber as well. So I'm going to do the other two. I've already done one here in the back, and I'll show you how it looks once it's all complete. So I now got the covers installed here, and I think they look really good. With everything besides the driver's door, I did have to put a little bit more 3M tape on there because it didn't sit exactly flush, but now that I have the tape on there, it looks good where you can't tell that it's lifted a little bit. So it matches very well with the carbon here, and then I'll show you the front again. Looks really good. And then this is what I was talking about earlier with the mirror trim. It's kind of hard to see, it's in the dark, but this outline border is carbon fiber. So the only thing I have left to do today is I guess try the exhaust out and see if a difference is made. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here in a moment. Now whenever you're looking at the exhaust, you'll see that there is this little valve here and a hose sticking on the top. Now all you do is just disconnect the hose. So that's what I'm going to do now. I have one side done, I actually am going to do the other side here. And that's just because I've heard that if you don't, that it possibly just exits out of one side. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the other one now and then start the car up, see how it sounds. So the last little thing I was doing today was actually just inspecting the rotors and brake pads. And then the rotors, whenever I rub my finger over it, I do feel a groove, as well as there is a pretty good sized lip around the edge. So probably get these replaced and probably go with the R1 Concepts ones since they're pretty cheap. And brake pads, they were a little worn as well, so go ahead and probably redo everything here on it. Now the Dremel, being able to clean up all of this worked out pretty well. As you can see, kind of down here it's spotty, but then up here the Dremel will clean it all up and make it look nice. So we're going to throw the wheel back on and call it a day. Hope you enjoyed this kind of random project day here that I have, and as always, happy driving and enjoy.